So hey guys, and today I'm going to give you 5 easy tips on how to draw realistic lips. This is obviously not the only way how you can draw lips, but this is the way how I draw them. And of course there are several other ways how to draw lips, and you can obviously keep your own style, but this is just my way of how I draw realistic lips. The drawing that you're going to see here is not like too realistic because that's not my style anymore. I used to draw very realistic, but that's not really what I like anymore. But I draw this with my ProMarkers, my brush markers, and my Copic markers on marker paper, and I sketched it out on in my Moleskine sketchbook, and I added more details with Faber Castell polychromos. Anyway, let's get started with the tips. So tip number 1 is I often hear that people don't know how to draw or how to draw lips, and I bet you've once said it in your life, and I've said it. You should just study them, look at pictures on the internet, take a look at your lips in the mirror, just look at yourself, look at other people. Lips are like on pretty much anyone's face. Just study them, draw them again and again and again, and you'll eventually get better. Will eventually get more realistic. The drawing will just get more realistic. Anyway, tip number 2 is that you should know where the shadows are. So think about the lighting. In my drawing, the lips are very glossy, so it's very light, and you will see more highlights and stuff. But the upper lip is slightly darker, and normally upper lips are darker. If you look at anyone else, you will see that their upper lip is darker because that's where the shadow is falling on their face. So if you want, this is just my tip to you, that you could draw upper lips darker because that's where the shadows are. Tip number 3, that you should know that teeth aren't white. Teeth are like hardly ever completely white. Of course there are some YouTubers or some Instagram famous people or celebrities in general which teeth are very white, or just people who can afford that and like their teeth white, very white. But usually teeth aren't very extremely white. So if you want to draw more realistic lips, it's a good tip to not to leave them white. And I did that for years, left them white for years, until I realized that teeth aren't really white, but more yellowish and grayish. Just take a look at yourself, look in the mirror, and you'll see that your lips aren't so white as the paper. So please don't leave them blank either. I also believe that you should only leave strongly highlighted places completely white, otherwise it will look unfinished. Also, and now tip number 4, the corner of the lips, just draw them slightly darker, just like you see in my drawing, that the corner of the lips are slightly darker, more saturated. No, it's not that word, but I've added more color to them. Because that's where the lips meet, and there's more skin there and blah blah. But just draw them darker if you want. It's just my tip. You don't need to do this, but I guess that you clicked on this video because you wanted to hear my opinion on how to draw lips more realistic. Just 5 easy tips on how to improve. And tip number 5 is that lips aren't completely smooth. They have wrinkles. Yeah, and again, take a look at your own lips. And you will see that they have vertical wrinkles. Especially when you draw kissy lips, then you will see that they have very many wrinkles. But don't be afraid to blend things out a little bit, because you don't want them to look too harsh. But if you want them to look too hard, just don't blend. And by the way, from a distance you won't see the wrinkles, so we don't really need to. Yeah, you can just blend more and more and more. Anyway, just I say anyway way too often. Keep drawing, keep practicing them, and you will eventually get better. If you draw them like every day, you will see that you will improve. Anyway, these were these 5 easy tips on how to get better at drawing lips, in my opinion. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Like and comment. Subscribe. Well, bye bye.